zone.
Hello everyone, this is Kurt from Gamerzone, also known as Shadelon, and today I'm going to show you Banished. This is a town builder game. It's quite relaxing, it's quite peaceful. It's all about having a settlement, or rather a population of banished people, and they're forming their own little town, and obviously you're going to expand it and you're controlling every villager in terms of what they do. So let's get down into it immediately. So let's try a new game. And what shall we call it? Let's call this let's call the town let's call it Kurtopia. Yeah, that's good. So let's randomly generate the seed and let's go for valleys, for large terrain. Let's go for a fair climate with, I suppose disasters are starting conditions. I think we can go for easy, so we can get into the game straight away. So, okay, so here we are. We're going to start this world anew. So, what have we got here? First of all, let us stop the time so we can have a look at what we got over here. So this is roughly the map, so it's quite large, and obviously we've got various resources. We've got stone boulders over here, we've got iron deposits, we've got trees obviously in abundance, and now we've got our villagers. This is the main storage barn, which basically stores food and tools and goes, that kind of stuff. Over here we've got the stockpile, which stores logs, iron, stone, as you can see, and firewood, which is obviously needed for winter. And over here we've got our rather toolkit. So first of all, we've got the simulation speed. You can accelerate it up to 4 or 10 times. Then we got the general statistics. Over here you can see how many people there are. There's adults, students and children. Depends whether you have a school or not. So at the moment we only have adults and children. The temperature, general weather, food, stockpiles, you know, that kind of stuff, everything like that. Then we've got the log of events, which personally I don't really use as much. We've got the overhead map, and this is the panel which I use most. Basically, this is the professions panel. Now, with each villager, instead of everyone doing their own work, basically you will have to assign them. For example, if you have a farm and it requires 3 farmers, then you have to select 3 farmers, and they will be deducted from the general laborers. As you can see, laborers, they perform the easy works, clearing areas, you know, that kind of stuff. So as we go along, we'll see how we use it. These are limits, which we'll get into later on. Where we've got the homes and housing, wooden houses, stone houses, boarding houses. We've got obviously the roads over here, bridges, you know, that kind of everything related to transportation. Where we've got the storage, stockpile, storage, as well as the market and the trading post. Trading post is used to get foreign materials, new seeds, new animals, that kind of stuff. Town services, you know, the usual food production. We've got crop fields, tree fleece, plantations, orchards, and even, for example, a fishing dock. We'll be using all of that soon enough. Okay, and the resources, finally we've got, for example, a mine, a quarry, a tavern, and we'll get into it. And these are the removal tools. So let us start off by building a farm, I would assume. So let's go for food production. We've got cows, as you can see over here. So let's build a pasture. Now, you can build a really large one, or you can go for several small ones. I prefer to go for several small ones personally, because it allows me to harvest their food rather efficiently. So later on I can build a large one as well. If you build a large one, they will have the ability to mate. So let's go, for example, for I like square, so 14 by 14 pasture. Then we most probably have got seeds somewhere, so let us make let's make a crop field. I'm not sure whether we have seeds or not, so we can check that out later. And let's make a large crop field, 15 by 15, and we can make a fishing dock over here. I think that's enough for food, and then we'll start getting roads done. So okay, we have roads over here, and these going to the farms over here. So once we're done planning, we can also I would go for a larger stockpile. So I like making the stockpile in the middle because it's exactly the largest you can have at the moment. So we put everything like that, and we can start the simulation by 10, so we can see everyone doing their work. So first of all, the laborers are going to remove everything in the area. Then we need to assign several builders. As you can see, we need 8 builders. So let's go for 8 builders for now, so they will start. And also we're going to plant potatoes, and we need 4 farmers over here. We can move 4 builders. As you can see, this is quite dynamic. You have to keep up with the pace of the game, of your people rather. Okay, so we got the pasture built, and we've got the cattle over here. We need a herdsman over here, and we don't need any more builders at the moment, so we can just remove them and add 4 of them for fish. What we need as well is a wood cutter. Now let me find him. Should be here. Oh, here he is, wood cutter. So we'll put the wood cutter over here, and we'll get 3 builders to start building and working on it. Okay, got quite a bit of room. We can upgrade the stone houses, obviously there is the fun there. Okay. Now this might be a good time to tell you about limits. So over here we've got stockpile, and obviously stockpile will keep on filling up. However, certain production facilities like this one will have a fuel limit. For example, fuel limit is how much fuel this will produce, and 200 personally I think it's a bit low for a winter. So let's increase that to 500, and we'll get some laborers to start working on cutting down trees for the moment. So let's go for remove resources, and we can get a large area. So we get the ore over here, and this bit over here as well, and they'll start working on it, and they'll be chopping up trees, getting gore, and basically you can see all the work being done. Okay, it's raining a bit, doesn't really matter. Again, food limit is 5,000, that's quite good, because food production facilities never tend to overflow, because food is always being used up. However, firewood is always used during the winter, so during the summer period you don't really use it that much. So, yeah. Next thing we want to start thinking about is a tool maker, a blacksmith. Now, you can put the blacksmith, no, so let's put the blacksmith over here. Let's put them over here, and let's assign 2 builders to him. Now once the fuel limit is reached, this will stop production, in which case we can just close it down for a bit, and we'll gain another laborer for a few months in game. Okay, fishing, we've got a good amount of food, so we've got food income coming in, so that's good. Are we missing some stone? No, we've got stone over here. So what's missing? We've got the builders. Maybe because the laborers are all occupied at the moment, so... Let me see. I think... let's increase priority over here. Increase priority over this area. See, over here we've hit the limit already for wood cutting, so for wood. So we can just stop production and gain another laborer, because this production so far is empty. Now, with regards to firewood, are we already down? Oh, we got more over here, so that's good. And this started building. Okay, so the builders are working on the blacksmith, and soon enough we'll have a blacksmith working and making us tools. Tools are important because without them you can't have laborers working. Now, for example, the mill, the mine won't have any picks to use and that sort of thing. So now we need forester. Now what a forester does, basically takes care of everything which is related to lumber. Usually you would put him in a lumber rich area, so let's say right about here seems to be nice, so put him over there. You can make a road leading up to that. We'll connect it to this road over here. And basically this guy, the forester, will take care of planting trees and harvesting them for us. So I think we should be fine. Also we can get the laborers to do it, but that's an automatic system, so I think that should be fine. Okay, what are we running low on? We're running low on food. You see, so at the moment we only have 12 fish and 36 potatoes, but most probably that will start, that will improve once we start harvesting. So let's build another pasture, or rather, let's go for another orchard, for an orchard this time. So an orchard can only be 15 by 15 again, and there's enough tools for everyone. So let's increase the limit to 100. That way we can be sure it's safe. Okay, we can make cherries or walnuts. So go for walnuts, and we have enough farmers now. Now for orchards you can cut down the trees so you can get firewood from them. However, that's not really recommended. It's not really efficient. You can harvest prematurely, but it will only give you this amount of yield. So it's best to let it run its course. We need another farmer over here. So I think that's fine for now. So I've got any unused builders? Let's see. Yes, we've got 2 unused builders, and you can use them to work. So let us remove these over here and let us start clearing. Okay, so we need 4 foresters, and basically they'll be taking care of cutting and planting down the trees. So that's really up to them. In the meantime, I can start harvesting the rock in this area, as well as the iron in this area, and the laborers will take care of it. Okay. Everything seems to be peachy so far. Now, as you have noticed, most probably, I didn't cut down the trees. I didn't order them to cut down the trees because the forester is taking care of that for me. So, now another thing which affects our population is the health, which is shown by these hearts over here. This is the happiness. This is the health. So we don't have a hospital yet. However, we can get a herbalist, which basically takes care of all the medicine needs. For now, we get herbs and medicine from mushrooms and that kind of stuff. We can also get some food out of it as well. If I'm not mistaken, we like berries. If we get for example, a forager or a gatherer. Sorry, you can get a gatherer over here. But right now we don't really need it. I think we got enough food. So we can stop work at the blacksmith, gain another lumber, another laborer. happened. I think so far we're doing fine. So over here, these are the bushes which I gathered. So let's see how big the map is. Oh, there's a large lake over here. Maybe nice to expand it in the future. Okay. So we got 9 out of 9 cows. Now, once, for example, if another cow is born, we can kill one to gain food from it, and that, you know, we always keep the population in check. So we can never have more than 9 cows at a time over here. Okay, so how's the stockpile coming along? Okay, so maybe we could upgrade the stone house. It might be a good move early on. Let's see what can be done. Okay, let's do them one at a time, because at the moment they're becoming homeless, and I don't think it was quite a good move because it's winter, and yeah, winter is really cold and they don't have a home yet, so. Seems to be stuck, but let's wait for it a bit and see. Maybe I won't be the worst mayor in the history of mankind, so. Come on now. Let's increase priority over here, so it's quite important. What are the builders doing? Oh, I think it's the laborers that need to remove the building first. You can see deers over here, which huntsman can use. Okay, they removed the house, and I think we're going to start building the new one once we get all the stuff out of the way and the logs as required. Come on now. How's the firewood here? Yeah, we got enough firewood for now. Okay, so this is going to be built fairly soon as well, but I think the priority is on the house right now. That should be. Okay, and that's the first stone house. Okay, so that's good. Don't need 4 builders now, only need the 2. And they're going okay, so we got 2 herbalists now. Can upgrade another house. And again, let's increase priority over this area. Okay, so it's quite relaxing, isn't it? So it's really good after a stressful day at the office or at work. But believe me, things can go really, really wrong. I mean, you never know when a hurricane is coming along to tear down your stockpile and your warehouse at one go. Okay, we got another stone house. That's good. But they haven't got enough food apparently. Haven't we got food? We got some fish. Why is this guy homeless? Okay, so I think we need to hurry up on the food business. So let's make a hunter's cabin. And we did see some deer in these parts. Oh, there's some deer. So let's try and go for this area. Okay, because we need more food. And oh yeah, someone that's of starvation. See, we're not doing really good as usual. Well, I think this is a good time to stop before any further tragedy comes and all. So, yeah, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time on Banished. Game on, guys.